morning, guys. Happy weekend. It's Saturday, beginning of the weekend's always a good one. Didn't do my live yesterday, just rushing from one place to another, and before I know it, it's the end of the day. Morning, Luke. But I wanted to jump on yesterday, and I guess it'll have to be today that I wanted to share this with you guys. Yesterday I read on the news that the property market in Sydney and Melbourne is going to be leading the charge in terms of property growth this year and into mid next year. The forecast is anywhere between 10% to 17%, I believe, for both Sydney and Melbourne. I think Melbourne is like 1% just in front of Sydney. Damn it! But anyway, all good. And then modest growth for the rest of the country until mid next year. But that's assuming the fact that the APRA doesn't come in and give us more lending restrictions. But why do I want to bring this up? I'm not into it's good to know that, but the reason I want to bring this up is a bit more than just letting you know. Is as Eddie and I were talking, it's like, it's obviously a good time to buy right now. And I think recently Rob Flux from Property Developers Network posted something that right now is the right time to buy before things start going a bit crazy early next year. Well, I've seen this mistake done by, I guess, a few people that I know, and that's when things are good, the property are selling, and everyone's getting really excited that they're going to get a good price for their property. So getting really excited, put it on the market, what they call is getting ready for their next purchase. But what happens with that is, you put your property on the market, you sell it, and then you start looking for a new property, but then you couldn't find one, or life gets in the way and you didn't get around to buying a new property. And then what happens is, if there is a boom, you miss out. And I know it's a bit safer that people go, it's better to sell what you have and have your loan ready to go before you buy your next one. But the problem with that is, like I said, if you don't find your next property, you will lose out on the gains for the next couple of years if you haven't replaced the one you sold. So I've seen this happen to a few people before, where boom times, they're getting so excited that their current property has made money, and it's just so good to see so much money in the bank account. Who doesn't? But from what I know is, some of these people haven't replaced the property that they've sold, and up until now they're still looking for that property. Had they held on to that original property and not sell it, I think they would have made another 20 to 30% more on top of that. So I guess it's just beware that if you are looking to buy in the next couple of months because the market is good again, just make sure that you don't sell your current one and not buy the next one. For me personally, I tend to go look for another one first, and then once I know that I'm about to purchase that one, I actually purchase it first and then somehow put my other one on the market. But you might say that's a bit risky. Morning, Melissa. It might be a risky. What if you can't sell your current one? Yes, there's a risk there, but at the end of the day, if the market is good, you will sell it for market price, whatever the market price is that you purchase on that one, and then whatever market you're going to get on the other one that you've got. Or otherwise, try and get a bridging loan from the current property that you have before you go on to buy the next one. So I guess that's a common mistake that I see a lot of people do. So just beware. And I guess for me is, I am looking for a development site at the moment. And I'm just thinking I'm only going to buy for the right one, especially when the market is a little bit uncertain at the moment. I know times are good, but it is still uncertain. We don't know whether APRA is going to come in, don't know what the RBA is going to do, and what the trade wars in China and US going to do. So things are a bit uncertain. So I will buy only when it ticks all the boxes. But if I don't find that property that I need to buy, but that's okay. I still have my current properties that I'm currently holding, and if it does boom, I still get the benefit of the boom. So anyway, I hope you enjoy a bit of my insight, and I'll talk to you guys later.